Welcome back. PTG 2000 here, ready to show you a little teamwork between my brother and I. He's going to be in the T20 under Silent Fox, and I am in the AMX 1375 here, waiting for the match to start. Checking out our teammates, seeing which tanks each side has, noticing there's no artillery, so scouting is going to be less useful for the big guns, but at the same time we don't have to hide from cover as much, and hills will be much better protection. And right now we're talking about exactly how much trouble we're in because our tanks are so little compared to some of these big giants like that T95 behind me. The only advantage we have is the mobility of our tanks over theirs. Here we go, getting ready to move out. My usual tactic on this map is the hills right in front of me. I love these hills because they give you some great hold down shots, and the shrubs give you just enough cover to avoid initial detection. Right now, Michael is taking up the position to my left here, and we're both going to try to get a few pot shots, guard against some middle rush. That Type 59 is going to rush the middle. While I don't normally go for that tactic, it has its uses, and we will show you some of them here in a minute. Waiting for our team to deploy, seeing which side's going to be stronger, which side might need some support, which side we might be able to flank from. That Tiger P's rolling up down the middle here, ready to back up that Type 59. And let me just step back here for a minute and let you watch while I talk to you about teamwork in general in this game. My brother and I have developed a pretty good idea of what each other are going to do in each situation, and that's led to some pretty good matches over the course of our ventures together. We do enjoy playing this game together. By now we have a much harder time playing this apart because we're so used to having that extra backup and knowing that someone's going to be there to help us take down an opponent. It's just amazing, and any of you that have played in platoons or in even larger clan battles know it's a really fun way to play this game, and I definitely recommend it if you have anyone to play with. You can take a few pot shots at that P, but for the most part, you know, it's really fun. And coming up here, we're going to be taking on the Object 704 on the other team. We're noticing that the Type 59 and the Tiger P haven't found anyone there, and yeah, that KV's not going to present a target. I'm talking to Michael. We're debating if we're going to rush the middle about right now. He's hiding in the bush there, trying to get his pot shot at this Type 59 going back to base. We're figuring we've spotted most of their team on the mini-map, so a rush up the middle wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And of course, in my tank, the French autoloader, I've got to make sure I've got a full clip by the time I get to the enemy and engage, because without a full clip, anyone that's played a French tank, you're defenseless. On the tier after this, in the AMX 1390, you will be waiting 40 seconds for your clip to reload, and I've died a few times already in that tank due to that reload. And right now we are just rushing up the middle here. Michael's behind me. I'm a little bit quicker, so I'm out in front. We see that low over there. The idea being that he's focused on the Type 59 and the Tiger P, and we're going to sneak up behind him here. I'm going to take a hard right and go up this hill, right past these rocks, and sneak up on the low's rear end, hoping he doesn't see me, and I try to approach unseen. I don't think anyone on the other team has seen me. That low disappeared around the corner to our left up there, and you see Michael roll by in his T20. That Object 704 is rolling towards us, but right now that's not a big concern for me. This low is the bigger threat to that Type 59 and the Tiger P, and we're going to try and help them out. I get an angle, hit the low twice in the rear end, he rolls off. I zoom out, notice that the 704 is sitting right in front of me, think about backing off. I do have a shot though, so I roll forward, get two good shots in, bounce the third as he realizes he's getting shot in the flank, and I notice the low is moving towards them, but yet not around the corner to me, and Michael takes advantage of the object being pointed at me for a second to try and sneak by. He gets tracked by the object, and I get a good firing position. And he tracked the object there for a second, but he used his repair kit, and that is very key right here. The fact that he's already used his repair kit. which means he can't use it again, and he's going to hit Michael here for all but 1 hit point. And at this point, I'm realizing that if I'm going to save my brother, I'm going to have to rush this guy and hopefully box him in so that he cannot get into position for another shot, because tank destroyers, like the Object 704, do not have a turret, so they cannot move and shoot from any angle they want. They have to aim their whole tank. I get another free shot in. Michael had tracked him there for a moment, so he wasn't able to fully traverse while I was not blocking him. And then I got that shot, and Michael was able to kill him. And right now, we're just amazed that we even lived through that. It's not every day you run into an Object 704 and two under-tiered tanks and live to tell the tale. Luckily, the rest of our team, while we were fighting that, was able to sweep up the last bits of resistance. There goes the last KV-5, and we are done. Another fun match that Michael and I had together, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the battlefield.